So following Justin Gaethje beating Paddy Pimblett to become the new UFC interim lightweight champion, the logical next step for Justin Gaethje would be to fight Ilia Topuria to unify the interim and undisputed belt. And how would that fight go is the real question, right? In my opinion, this would be a very, very, very easy fight for Ilia. Justin Gaethje is a guy who is a brawler. He's tough. He can take a shot. He rocked Paddy Pimblett multiple times. He clearly packs a shot. But ultimately, he's just too hittable. Now, Ilia Topuria is a very good boxer for MMA. Not a good boxer, period. Good boxer for MMA. I have to caveat that because the stuff that Ilia is doing in MMA, if he was doing in boxing, he'd be like, okay, well, this guy's just your basic boxer. But because he does stuff like he keeps his hands up, he keeps his chin tucked, he turns his punches. This is boxing 101. But it goes to show how low the level of boxing is in MMA. But that's a whole other conversation that I'm going to get onto. But for MMA, as far as MMA boxing goes, Ilia is one of the top guys, right? And clearly powerful as well. Sent Charles to the Shadow Realm, sent multiple guys to the Shadow Realm. That's what Ilia does, right? And he would do the same to Justin Gaethje, no doubt. Without a doubt in my mind, he would clean Justin Gaethje's clock, right? And Ilia's small, he's compact, very, very established grappler as well. It's not like Justin Gaethje can go out there and choose his wrestling. Justin Gaethje doesn't use his wrestling in general anyway. But even if he wanted to, I don't think he'd be able to do it effectively. Even though he's taller than Ilia, that actually goes against him in my opinion because he wouldn't be able to get under Ilia to get him down and take him down. Maybe you could apply pressure and get him against the cage and try and do something there. But if you're doing that, you're gonna have to repeatedly close the distance. And when you do that, you're entering Ilia Topuria's range, and he's just gonna let it go. He's just gonna let shots rip, uppercuts, hooks, combinations, and he's just gonna light him up. And I don't think Justin Gaethje can take those shots. Ilia likely can do it for 5 rounds. But granted, we haven't really seen Ilia do it for 5 rounds because he stopped Max, stopped Volk, stopped Charles. He's stopping dudes, right? And Gaethje's probably got a better chin than all those guys. But it gets to a point, man. When you're getting hit clean on that chin with a technically perfect shot, what are you gonna do, bro? Do you know what I mean? What are you gonna do, man? That's it for you, bro. You're a human at the end of the day. You're a human like the rest of us, bro. We can only take so much. You can be as tough as you want. You can be as well trained as you want. But when that shot lands clean on your chin, you're done, bro. So I think it'd be a really easy fight for Ilia Topuria, actually. It'd be an easier fight than, a Volk. Probably an easier fight than Charles because Justin Gaethje's got one game plan. He only fights one certain way. And we've seen that, it's either going to work or it's not. Typically it works, but against the elite guys, it doesn't. And Justin Gaethje's lost a couple times. And if he fought Ilia, he'd lose, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope this fight gets made. I don't know when it's booked for. Maybe the White House, probably not. The way stuff's going at the moment. Maybe it'll happen later on in the year. But we'll see, man. I mean, I don't want to see Justin Gaethje defend his interim belt, even though that's what happens in UFC, unfortunately. Really, what should happen since Dana's so hell-bent on saving boxing, what he should do is actually take a leaf out of boxing's playbook, and if the undisputed champion is not willing to defend his belt, he gets his ass stripped. That's it. You get your ass stripped. Yeah? And Gaethje gets upgraded to main champion, and you're like, well, he's paper champion. Okay, I'd rather have a paper champion than have someone holding up the division. In my opinion, I mean, that's how I think, but I guess the internet fans, they're going to have their opinions regardless, but hopefully this fight can get made. I think it will. Actually, maybe not, because Ilia wants to move up to 170 to fight Islam. We'll see. But if Ilia wants to do that, then he has to get stripped of the World Championship, and Justin Gaethje has to be upgraded to full champion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think, if this fight gets made, who do you think wins? Do you think Ilia can knock out Justin Gaethje, or likelihood is Gaethje would be the underdog? Do you think Gaethje could complete the upset and become undisputed world champion? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, and I'm out. Peace.